Hello, my friend, and welcome to Wisdom Trek. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, your guide to wisdom and creating a living legacy. Thank you for joining us for our 5-day-per-week wisdom and legacy building podcast. This is day 659 of our trek, and it is time for our Mindshift Monday series. Wisdom Trek's primary focus to assist you in creating your living legacy. Creating your living legacy can only be accomplished by gaining wisdom in many areas of life. You can only gain wisdom by changing what you allow to go into your mind, which is the result of changing the way you think. In other words, to create a living legacy, you must choose to be in continual mode of mind shift. It is easy to get stuck in the mindset that your current circumstances cannot be changed. This is not true, but you must understand this fundamental principle. In order to change your life, you must change how you think and what you think about. Our Mindshift Monday podcast and journal will provide you with practical ways to make a mind shift to a rich and satisfying life. We are broadcasting from our studios at the Big House in Marietta, Ohio. The healing of my fractured femur continues to progress rapidly. I do have a new cane on order that should arrive this week. I am to the point where I can walk unassisted for short distances, so the cane should provide me with the needed steadiness where I will not have to use the crutches or walker anymore. While I am still experiencing a good amount of pain, it is certainly tolerable. I realize that my good physical condition and my strong leg muscles before the accident have helped a lot, but the rapid healing is nothing short of a miracle from God, provided by the prayers of many believers around the world. I thank you for and covet your continued prayers for complete healing and restoration. Sunday, we were able to celebrate our granddaughter Aurora's 6th birthday. It is so great to have a close-knit family and share these blessed times together. We are of a kindred spirit as we celebrate life together. It is also our choosing to have a mindset that life is about encouraging one another to live out our God-given potential. God desires us to soar to the greatest heights possible. So on today's trek, we will compare and contrast two different mindsets so that you can have a mind shift by comparing an eagle and a sparrow. A famous English preacher, Joseph Parker, is quoted as saying, "An eagle does not roost in a sparrow's nest." The Bible also has something to say about sparrows and the eagle. Jesus illustrates the care of our Heavenly Father in Matthew chapter 10, verses 28 through 31. "What is the price of 2 sparrows? 1 copper coin. But not a single sparrow will fall to the ground without the Father knowing it, and the very hairs of your head are all numbered. So don't be afraid. You are much more valuable to God than a whole flock of sparrows." The sparrow represents something rather insignificant and of lesser value. The eagle, in contrast to the sparrow, is pictured as strong and great as it soars to high heavens. My life verses are found in Isaiah chapter 40, verses 28 through 31. "Have you not heard? Have you never understood? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of all the earth. He never grows weak or weary. No one can measure the depths of his understanding. He gives power to the weak and strength to the powerless. Even youth will become weak and tired, and young men will fall into exhaustion. But those who trust in the Lord will find new strength. They will soar high on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint." What a thrill to know that there is power from God that will help us to attain our spiritual heights as the eagle attains physical heights. As a Christ follower, we ought to be like the eagle, never to roost in the sparrow's nest. God has designed and empowered each of us to be like the eagle. Each day it is possible to reach another unknown height. Each step that we take on our trek of life can bring us experiences, growth, and adventure as we walk by faith. Yet unless you have a mind shift, you will settle for the sparrow's nest. The reason for settling for this level of living, though sad, is obvious. Some people are more satisfied with their current station in life than the effort it would take to advance up the mountain. There are certain levels of nesting upon the mountain of life that appealingly say, "Stop here, settle down, and be satisfied." It is easier to talk about climbing the mountain of life than to actually make the effort to climb. It is easier to chew the fat than to walk it off. The mountain is an excellent analogy for real life. There are many more people satisfied to remain on the plains or in the foothills than to venture up the steep and winding path. The sparrow's nest is a popular place of refuge. If you allow yourself to focus on mind shift, then you will take on a new mindset. You are like the eagles. In doing so, you choose to keep your eyes on the heights. Slowly, steadily, with determination, you can pass by the sparrow's nest. You need not be distracted by the living monuments of quitters who mark the pathway to the top of the mountain. When you determine to continue up the trail to the summit, you are reminded that life is about the journey, not just reaching the destination. The joy that comes through striving and not through settling down. That victory and quitting are not compatible. With the proper mind shift, we can climb onward and upward like the eagle soaring ever higher. Those that are resting in a sparrow's nest look on with great interest. They are ready to discourage those who are trudging to reach new heights. If we continue to climb, we may be criticized. If we do reach the summit, the sparrows will rationalize their behavior. As we continue life's trek toward the summit, it will be less crowded, but those who are trekking with you will be encouragers. We will find great fellowship and conversation about discipline, sacrifice, joy, happiness, achievement, and success. The closer we get to the summit, the more clearly and farther we will see. It is beautiful, and life is much richer and satisfying. That feeling comes as a result of a mind shift to dedicate yourself to hard work and determination. That feeling of exhilaration surges through you when you know that you've done everything possible to fulfill the potential that God has given you. That feeling of achievement ensures that your talents and energies have been wisely expended. You have soared like an eagle, and you have seen further and will not settle for less. Yes, you have climbed like an eagle, and there is nothing that can make you roost in a sparrow's nest again, ever. And with these thoughts in mind, we will conclude our trek for today, and as we do, make a mind shift to change your life so that you'll choose to soar like an eagle and not be satisfied nesting with sparrows. Next week, we will continue our trek on our Mindshift Monday, but on tomorrow's trek, we will explore another wisdom quote. This 3-minute wisdom supplement will assist you on becoming healthy, wealthy, and wise each day. Thank you for joining me on this trek that we call life. And encourage your friends and family to join us and to come along with us tomorrow for another day of Wisdom Trek, creating a legacy. If you'd like to listen to any of the past daily treks or read the daily journal, they are all available at wisdom-trek.com. You can also subscribe to iTunes and Google Play so that each day's trek is downloaded to you automatically. And thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide, your mentor, but most importantly, I am your friend, as I serve you through the Wisdom Trek podcast and journal. And as we take this trek of life together, let us always live abundantly, love unconditionally, listen intentionally, learn continuously, lend to others generously, lead with integrity, and then leave a living legacy each day. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, reminding you to keep moving forward, enjoy your journey, and then create a great day every day. See you tomorrow.